Okay, Mercury is starting to Mercury. But so the dynamic of the Titanic hitting the iceberg, okay? Like I said, you are the cherry on top. The peak of the iceberg, you don't get to see the actual circumference of the iceberg in the ocean. That's something that won't be foretold, honey, because when you crash and ship, you just know you done hit a dead motherfucking end, okay? And it's over. It's over. You better call for help. Okay? So you are the catalyst. It's not the other way around. You're the catalyst. A lot of people thought that they would take control because you seemed to not be able to go with the plans, but that wasn't your job. It wasn't your job. Oh, goodness. We have the founder, foundations and communion. We have the twins, self-protection and dual natures, literally duality at its finest. You have found inner peace within anchoring who you are and why it is that you come into people's lives. Okay? So the twins, self-protection, dual natures here, okay? Protection is up here, okay? You are protected. You are completely protected. If we kind of zoom out of the human experience and delegate to like being judged for your sins or anything of that nature, it was all part of everything. Everything, the part that you played in people's lives was part of everything. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Okay? So you are protected. I was going to say something about the twin flames. I was, but you know, I was going to. My thumb is starting to itch. I was going to say something about the twin flames. I promise, Spirit. I was. Now, the reason why I don't really talk about the twin flames and stuff, even though the energy be hitting on me, is because the twin flame journey is about being whole within. Yet, the outward manifestation would be about drawing in alignment to yourself. Not just about being with another person, being in love with another person, being connected to another person. Like really loving yourself and expressing that through life's ventures, okay? So, and that might be a thing for me, you know, kind of to work on spiritually, like talk about the twin flames. Everybody don't get to talk about the twin flames if that's not part of your journey, you know, like if you do spiritual workings or tarot or anything where you're helping other people, sometimes you're not drew to talk about twin flames and soulmates because that might not be what Spirit has gifted you with, to be able to orchestrate timelines between lovers. You know what I'm saying? Like you may be able to talk about love, but it might be, you know, for another reason and stuff like that. But you know, we're getting there. We're getting there, okay? We're getting there. But yeah, I was gonna talk about the twin flame, Spirit. I was. But no. The Shepherd Celebration family, the captain taking command and teamwork here, okay? This is like air and water. Air and water. Okay? That's what it feels like. Air and water. So, ascension. Okay? Returning home. Or even like attracting your soul tribe. Okay? Attracting your soul tribe. Finding finding the others. Okay? Yeah, finding the others. All right, Spirit, I got it. Attracting your soul tribe here. You had to know too that these people and this stuff that was going on, they were not part of your soul tribe. Okay? That is why maybe you had been around while civilizations were collapsing. That's probably why you had been around while people were awakening to betray you. That's not even a real awakening. You know, when people fake, they fake like they're going spiritual and stuff around you because they're actually trying to get you off their back. Like, the fuck? Who you just come in here trying to tell somebody what to do and talk about all this healing and talk about Judgment Day and da 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 da. They do stuff to blend in. These cards are mirroring each other, okay? Okay. I don't know why I'm getting in my headspace here that somebody tried to play your part for you. Somebody tried to play the part of the victory lap. The victory lap of the catalyst. Would that be about going back in time and kind of tricking the people of the past into thinking that you forgive them, but all along you are in the position to deceive them? Did somebody try to do that in your energy? Oh, I know they didn't. Somebody, oh. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Excuse us, we are hungry all of a sudden. It's like now every time I pick up these tarot cards, it's time to go eat. Eat that shit the fuck up, okay? Tell them motherfuckers eat that shit the fuck up like you had to, okay? Period. But no, for real, like, so somebody, ooh, that's why this sword has sharded here. Because they thought they were gonna put a sword down your throat so that you would not speak your truth or live your truth or even voice anything. Ooh, that's what you had people trying to come back into your space to deceive you. Like they were having a victory lap. And it wasn't. It wasn't that. They had figured out that you were in their life for a moment in time to teach them some great lessons. And once the lessons started lessening them, okay? Started be-lessing them, the lessonings, okay? They wanted to come back to take their power back from you, but that wasn't protocol. Ooh. Ooh. The botanist, parenthood, legacy. This is like generational. You are a generational curse breaker, okay? You are a generational curse breaker. That's what the loyalty, chains, and promises is. You are a generational curse breaker. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We getting it. This could also have been with a karmic person that you could have made a family with or tried to make a family with, or someone that was in this position of like a empress or an emperor or something, or they carried that energy, something like that. You are leaving a legacy with these people. That's what this is. Because the only thing they can think about when they think of you now are the lessons that you have granted to them. You are a lesson granter. You are the catalyst that pushes people to figure it the fuck out, baby. Because it's not to try to keep you hostage or to inflict harm onto you or to even try to cast you into your own type of self-reflection. It's literally to bring these people to their root cause. And we just talking about root chakra. What is the root of the cause? But you had a lot of people trying to shard your truth here, so that, because they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that they are the problem. They don't want to hear that, you know, they're repeating cycles and granting curses on themselves. They don't want to hear that stuff. They don't want to hear it. They have to now. The herald, small regrets and longing. Every time there's an energy here, and it's like the first place I see it is like on my phone sometimes. So I be like looking like, what the fuck? But okay. Yeah. The tortoise in the air. The tortoise won the race. While taking breaks, while acknowledging self-renewal, while taking its time, while making sure that they were taking care of themselves properly. The tortoise won the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Not fast and reckless. That's what these people kept trying to beat you to. They were being reckless. Reckless decisions here. There is an energy of a parent. It feels like a feminine energy. It could be a distorted feminine or a false empress that was expecting for someone to come in and solidify something with them. And instead, you may have been put there to protect yourself from them, possibly in a way of like taking your power back from them or redirecting them in some way, shape, or form. Okay? That could be something that this person can't wrap their head around here. They were a non-believer. Maybe like if you were in a connection with this person. So like if this was an empress, you could carry emperor energy. Just, yeah, okay? So, you know, take it wherever it resonates. But this person was in their feminine energy and you were in this masculine energy, okay? They were expecting for you to take care of them, even to like take the load of everything, be loyal to them, provide for them, kind of just lose yourself in the process of trying to be in their world and affiliate yourself. And, you know, they weren't taking heed of anything. They weren't taking heed of none of the lessons. They thought you were going to be around forever. So they may be crippled, okay? They may be crippled. They tried to even cripple themselves on purpose, okay? I'm telling you, the twins is out here. Protection, baby. Protection. They wanted to make it out like you guys were divine lovers or galactic lovers or something, but that's not what it was, okay? What they were expecting was for you to have that proper protocol to approach them in a way of possibly even something past driven, okay? So they may have even called themselves being open arms, or, you know, kind of like, I just heard, you'll be back. Like if you left them, no matter how much distance there was between the two of you, they just expected for you to come back. Like, yeah, they'll be back. And, you know, when they come back, we're going to get this thing going. And, you know, but that was the deceit right there, baby. That was the deceit right there. That could have been something to let go of and protect yourself from. That was something to protect yourself from. Yeah. Flame of courage and protection and veil of illusion. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. With the shield of resilience, I'm fucking telling you. A rough road. Because I feel like you were the structure of this person. This person didn't have anything. Possibly the only thing they had was like a shell, or like when y'all met or something. They didn't have much, you know. They needed a catalyst to get things going, and you were the perfect person for the plan to advance, okay? But with rose-colored glasses, honey, they didn't see anything coming of what you did. How you played your part, how you made your exit out of their life, never to return back. Yeah, they want it to be this twin flame energy. There's something about you, your destiny here. That's why people was trying to swing back and get their lick back and make their victory lap. Because it's the idea of you actually moving on and being in alignment with what it was that you were seeking. When you looked at these people, you looked at them with unconditional love. And they used it as a focal point to cripple themselves, to depend on you, to take from your strength, to drink from your hand. This is like the twin flame awakening. Some of these people are self-destructive because they want for you to be the blame, but you can't. You're not the blame. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, honey. The alchemist, balance, invention, destruction. You are the catalyst. Not the enabler, the catalyst, okay? I'm telling you, somebody wanted to merge the darkness and the light, the past and the present. They wanted to merge the destruction between you. Like, however something ended, it ended in destruction, or it ended in a place where you took the heat, the wrath of it, and kind of just carried along like nothing happened. Dealt with the consequences that weren't yours. Had to try to find a way to get yourself above water even. They were still expecting for you to come and merge union with them. Like, this is crazy. What is going on here? They was expecting you to come and merge union with them. This person's pride is, I'm picturing somebody holding in a lot because they know they fucked up. They know they are the reason for the fuck up. And they know too that things played unfair for a long time. And they didn't fess up, speak up, balance nothing or anything. They just expected for you to come be right here. And that's not the part they were supposed to play. So if they sat their ass there all that long and didn't make nothing of their life, or didn't do anything to better themselves, or didn't heal nothing, they chose to do that. They crippled themselves, and that's what they got to live with. Because I'm telling you here, this person's pride is big as fuck. Got the priest, perseverance, and faith. Yeah. You were hidden in plain sight. They didn't truly know how to value you for real, but they loved what you could do for them. Okay? They loved what you could do for them. You were just a helper, helping hand. They may have even bragged about not valuing you, saying that, you're not really up to par to what they deserve or what they would like, but you are really somebody to keep around. You're just somebody to keep around. You're not nobody to value for real. That type of shit. We got the witch, experimentation and rebellion here. They wanted to be in control. So they didn't expect for you to protect yourself from them. They wanted to take control. That's why they were expecting to merge the destruction. Like there could be something built off of the shards of bullshit. They don't have no accountability. Their pride is huge. No type of accountability at all. Oh, what is this? Yeah, this person had been under investigation. Ooh. They're under investigation for this unfair nonsense here by the spirit realm. They've created a paper trail of evidence against themselves that is manifesting as karma. They could have even been trying to spiritually gang stalk you, spiritually spy on you to see when you would be coming back. Okay, I'm seeing a white. When are you coming back? What's going on? I know they laugh and stuff like that. And if this stuff is spiritual, well, when are they coming back? When are they coming back to me? When can I possess them again? When can I use them again? Like literally no type of love out here. None. Just a huge expectation that you would come and refurbish the cycle. That's why I scribbled that shit out. We don't release nothing. We banish and protect over here. Okay? Period. Wow. This is a hot ass mess. Yeah. The waker, awareness, reflection. You were aware the entire time that this person just did not know what they had with you. You were aware the entire time. This person is caught up, honey. They are caught the fuck up. Since you were aware, you have had to stay true to what you truly desire from within. Like I said, I don't talk about the twin flames at times because it's more about being whole within instead of worrying about who you're gonna love, who's your partner gonna be, And that was a thing there. That was a thing, okay? That was a thing there. Inheritance correction. Okay, make it the fuck up. This person was not evenly yoked at all. Not with you. They just wanted control. Doing little things to break you down. That's what all these people were doing. All these people are like shards of glass that had broken and destroyed whatever the dynamic was that you catapulted for them. Because without you being the socket to their plug, there's nothing. There's completely nothing. We're going to pick these up again? Or are we going to do... Yeah, we pick these up again. You completely protected yourself from this. Yeah, rough road. That's what they're trying to hide, that you took the bulk of everything. They're trying to hide that you had to take the scavenger journey. to build yourself back up, to repurpose your identity. That's what they tried to hide. Resurrection, literally. That's what they tried to hide. You are somebody that they don't know anymore. They don't know you no more. But they were expecting the same old, same old. It says, shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Didn't I say rising phoenix energy? Something ignited within you. Maybe what was being ignited within you was on this rough road here. Secrets emerge. Yes, that's what they are hiding behind this, what was going on in this connection here. That's what they had been hiding. They're keeping it a secret. You are the secret. How they did you wrong. How they didn't give a fuck about you. How they just expected for you to come in and save the day and act as though nothing ever happened and your wounds don't matter. You're not going to get no healing or replenishment or rebalance anything for yourself. Your job is to just come and serve the unwelcoming chaos and nonsense that broke you down over and over and over again in the dynamic anyways. That's what they're hiding, what this commitment was about. And speaking of, there could be an entire community that knows what went on in your connection with this person, what this person did. Maybe this entire community was even keeping a secret of how this person was deceiving or bragging about deceiving you, or even telling, this community could know that the entire time this person was just using you. And they were gatekeeping this person. It says, plan wisely, cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Sky of clarity. Okay. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Listen when it's time to listen. Hush when it's time to hush. Rest when it's time to rest, and pop out when it's time to pop out. This person, you checkmated this person, okay? They are destroyed. They are destroyed. Ooh. 𝑘𝑒𝑚 or fresh ideas? Hey, 𝑘𝑒𝑚 or fresh ideas? 𝑘𝑒𝑚. It says, get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. And up here it says, heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Oh, baby. Baby, going forward. Don't dwell in the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. You destroyed this person. You destroyed this person and the whole fucking community. The whole fucking community is in fucking rubble. Okay? In fucking rubble. And you were put in the spot to deceive this person. Come back and deceive this person so that their judgment could take place, because they got a paper trail of shit, honey. They got a paper trail of shit. They probably was trying to rewrite the history of everything for you so that they could tower over your new beginning, your new life. And it ain't go, honey. Rejected, denied. Yeah. Getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. This community here could have been very deceptive towards you. They could have been the ones inching back news and ideas to this person here. Okay, Spirit, put it right there. Okay, put it right there. Yeah. Because they could have swore they were leading you guys back together. I kid you the fuck not. That's on the men. They could have swore they were leading y'all back together. If they put this person in a position to be open arms for you to come back, baby. I can't believe this. No, talk about, oh gosh. Be compassionate, kind to yourself as you hear, child. This person was sitting up thinking they was healing for you to come back. They was sitting up thinking, your ass was finna come back through the door on some honey, I'm home shit. Like, what? I don't know. Who the fuck told them this? Who told them this? Who told them this? Who the fuck told them this? Literally, like I said, be here now. Be here now. No. It says behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth. Be okay with not knowing. This person was thinking, this person is so fucking full of shit, baby. They are full of shit. Adapt to transformation. I was going to say adapt and transform. No, honey. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms for... I'm telling you. I don't even have to read them 2 cards. This person is so full of shit. Their own delusion got used against them and they are fucking destroyed. And that is on 3232, okay? 55, that's the number 10. Cycle closed, okay? It's done. It is fucking done. They tried to rile up anybody, everybody that knew something about something, any tarot readers or spiritual, any fucking body, to put themselves in this false ass energy, to put themselves in this false character, thinking that they were deceiving you about who they are, and you already knew everything about it. You already, and that wasn't even the goal or the plan, honey. The worthy goal was not to go back to some nonsense that left you assed out. Full of shit. You was the catalyst for this person to finally realize how fucked up they are. And instead, they took that time, that distance, and that silence and started trying to hound you, stalk you, energetically engulf you. Okay? You are in divine flow right now. Okay? Let go of attachment to the outcome. Let the universe bring gifts. You are in divine flow right now. Okay? You are in alignment to receive all that you are supposed to be receiving. Inner vision, cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. What these people was not realizing here was that you was the lesson to be learned, okay? Learn me or I'm a lesson, okay? And that's on 3434. 77777. Learn me or I'm the lesson. Okay? Learn me or I'm the lesson. Gain some wisdom from this heartache, from this bullshit that you done caused on yourself. Okay? It says free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open to your journey. This person is full of shit, and you just destroyed that. We done. I don't have to do nothing else, baby. We did. This is it right here. That's the checkmate. Checkmate, honey. Game over. Game over, baby. Game over. Because at a point in time, oh no. I guess I'm gonna keep drawing on these cards here. I'm gonna keep drawing on these cards. Every time it say something I don't like, I'm gonna draw on it. Okay? Because no thank you. Let's get some energy from the bottom of the deck of everything. Let's get some energy. Heart's desire. You are following your heart's desire right now, and it ain't them. Okay? It ain't them. The shards of your heart is not controlled by them. It ain't controlled by them. The scholar, literally, you have figured out the way to your heart's desire, and that is what is your inner compass. Okay? That's what your inner compass is. We got alchemist, balance, invention, destruction. You destroyed, baby, you just obliterated an entire fucking community, a bloodline, a community, an expectation, whatever. You just, it's done. Done. It's done, honey. Okay? It's done. We done. Okay? Resurrection. Rise true and new.